Three, two, one, action.
Hello everybody, my name is Vishal Gupta and I'm with Spire Events. Today I have with me Mr. Henry Antwi from MDO, Mineral Development Oman, and I just wanted to get your opinion on a few questions that everybody has on their minds. So wanted to know from you first, what is your outlook of mining in the 2018? This year, what's your outlook on mining as a whole?
Okay, this year we've seen a number of performance indicators that point in the right direction. Now, yesterday I did a presentation highlighting some of the outlook. If we look at return on capital employed, for instance, we see that there's going to be an improvement from 10% in 2017 to about 12%. If you look at what we call the pipeline activity index, it's also heading in the positive direction. Companies are spending more on exploration. Prices have been going up, except for the last quarter of 2018 when we saw a bit slump. But overall, things are heading in the right direction. But I say that with cautious optimism because of the dynamics going on in the world, political instability, the global dynamics, the strength of the US dollar, the trade frictions across the world. Right. So we have to still be cautious and then keep on improving on our bottom line numbers.
That's important. So to summarize, you would say that 2018 was a good year for mining?
Yes, overall it's a good year compared with the downturn that we see in 2016. So 2017 was an improvement, and I think by the end of the year we'll see an improvement in 2018 over 2017.
We can surely hope for that and work towards it. Also, secondly, I wanted to know from you, you being one of the front runners for minerals in the country. So if you could tell me the key challenges that you face in mining and how do you tackle them? Some of the issues that you may be facing while conducting the activity of mining, and how do you work on it? How do you tackle that?
So there are a few things. Overall, we've seen productivity has been a challenge because a lot of mines are getting deeper. And when the mines are getting deeper, the cycle times to haul the ore and waste to the crushers, waste dumps are getting longer. Right. So productivity has been coming down. The second challenge is grade. Now we are not finding the high quality grade that we used to find in the past because of complex geologies, high contaminant levels. Right. So these are putting, and then the commodity fluctuations is putting a lot of pressure on the mining industry. So what the mining industry is doing as much as possible to overcome these challenges. Right. Yesterday we talked about technological innovations, that's one of them. We talked about net present value driven mine planning, where you actually apply cash flow analysis to your mine planning and look at the best economic options. So the industry is getting automated, they're finding solutions to some of these challenges just to stay to improve their profit margins.
That's good. So we are working in the right direction,
yes,
regardless of all the issues that we've been
The issues will come, but what it has opened the eyes of the industry in the sense that we used to be very complacent. Right. Commodity prices were going up, but now we understand that it will fluctuate, it will go back and forth. So what do we do to sustain our margins? And therefore you see a number of companies positioning themselves in the first and second quartile of their commodity cost curve, so that when prices come down, they will still sustain their margins.
That's encouraging to hear, to say the least. Lastly, I just wanted to know your opinion about the way the event was handled by Spire Events. If you have any feedbacks to make services better, or what did you find good about the way the event was conducted?
I think the way it was structured, for instance, yesterday we talked about a number of things, commodity prices, we talked about technology, the challenges, especially in the context of Oman, and then the global perspective. And I think it opened the eyes of a lot of the delegates. There was also a speech on the Oman perspective, because a number of delegates didn't know too much about Oman, mining in Oman. So that also gave a bit of education, especially to those who came from the banks, especially. What I would suggest is, I think the turnout has been a bit low. So I think next year maybe look into other strategies of attraction speakers who can confirm and not withdraw in the last minute, because people came here with expectations that they were going to listen to a number of papers and speeches, but some of them withdrew in the last minute.
I understand. Middle East being an unpredictable market for a lot of things, things do change at the last moment, but your feedback is surely appreciated, and we will work towards it, and next year there would definitely be an improvement, inshallah.
In conclusion, let me thank you for the opportunity to be part of this conference, to share knowledge, network, and we hope to see you again next year.
The pleasure is all ours, and your contribution is definitely appreciated. Thank you so much, Mr. Antwi.
Thank you. Thank you.